All right, everybody, welcome. Honestly, welcome to Dr. Kush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Kush, drinker or stinker. Let's just start there. What we are doing today is called Drinker or Stinker. In Drinker or Stinker, we go through old cocktail books and we make cocktails that we've either never had before, haven't had in a long time, or just know that by the end of this, I will most likely be making a stupid face, because this is probably going to be gross. Thus, we begin our journey into a Harry-cratic cocktail called the Starboard Light. Because apparently, on the right side of a boat, if you're looking towards the bow on the right side, that is called the starboard. And on that starboard side, the lights are all green. This is most likely going to be a green drink. We are going to try and make the cocktail. I'm going to try and make this cocktail the right way. And then hopefully we'll be able to get through it, and we will be able to fix the cocktail. The only way I can think about fixing this one is by throwing it away. So if you guys have any thoughts, let me know. Put your drinking caps on. Let's find a way to make the Starboard Light a palatable cocktail. We are making a gin sour. And instead of adding sugar syrup or any other kind of sweetener, we are adding Creme De Menthe. Should we get into this cocktail? I mean, maybe we could just sit and talk. Should we just sit and talk instead of making this cocktail? Gross. Okay, find yourself a gin. This is Freeland Gin. Comes out of Portland. Let's start over here. We're going to start with our gin, not our cheapest ingredient. Grab your gin. We need 1.5 ounces of some dry gin. Next bit, little lemon. Grab your lemon, get it ready for cutting. This is how you should cut a lemon if you want to squeeze a lemon. Take this and slice the nubbin off. You see how much I cut? There's just a little bit of this showing. That's what we want. We don't want so much that the juice spurts out there, but we do want to give this just a little air. We need 3/4 ounce of some lemon juice. This, my friends, is Creme De Menthe. It is not peppermint schnapps. It is not mint simple syrup. If I was to explain to you Creme De Menthe, I would first of all say it is and always will be horrible. There are a lot of people out there that do a lot of things I don't understand. I don't get it. Why would anybody on earth enjoy spelunking? Why would you ever decide, hey, I got all this beautiful fresh air out in front of me. I'm going to go get into the smallest cave I can. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm claustrophobic. Stevie Irwin. We all know Stevie Irwin. He's got that kid now. He's he's like an animal guy. He went out and just messed with alligators all the time. I don't understand why people do that. You're living a perfect alligator-free life. You're out there doing your thing, not an alligator in sight, and you're like, oh, mate, I gotta go out and I gotta go poke an alligator. The alligator's not being poked enough, mate, and I'm gonna go poke it, and then the alligator might fall on me. Why would you do that? I feel the same way about people that make Creme De Menthe. What? Why? What are we doing? Can we all just agree that Creme De Menthe doesn't work in cocktails? Can we all just say, if we just all said, you know what, I'm willing to give up the grasshopper. It's the one good Creme De Menthe cocktail. If we all just said, I'm willing, ready, willing, and able to say no more grasshoppers, we could lose this stuff in 1 year. 3/4 ounce of some Creme De Menthe. That's it. If I could recommend something, lots and lots of ice. We need lots of ice in this thing. We need to cool this thing down to where all of the taste bud atoms, all of the tasting atoms, they're not even moving anymore. They're dead. They're too cold. If we could get this down to 0 degrees Kelvin, I think this would be a better drink. But we can't. So lots and lots of ice. Get this really, really cold. This ice is hanging on for dear life. If I got to do it, you guys got to do it. 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and toss this in here. It does look ectoplasm-esque. It really, I mean, like, it really does glow in one of the most off-putting ways. When they make toxic sludge, what color do they choose? It's this color. Toxic Avenger. When Toxie fell into toxic waste, that color. This is a cocktail called the Starboard Light Cocktail, created by a guy named Harry Craddock for the Savoy Cocktail Book. It has all kinds of weird stuff in it. Gin, Creme De Menthe. I know, I get it. I'm stalling. Okay, fine. Let's see. Cheers. Why is it in my tongue? I just think at this point, our taste buds have evolved to a place where this is not it. I have some thoughts on how to fix it. We're not going to do much to fix it. I'll tell you what it's doing right now. The gin is rough. It's a good gin. I've had this gin before. It's very piney, and it mixes with the mint, and that's becoming a real issue for me. Really quickly, it's becoming an issue. The lemon is too sour to counteract the almost zero sweetness of the Creme De Menthe. The Creme De Menthe is not doing its part. It's like the guy on the sideline that doesn't play but chirps. You know, the guy that like chirps from the sideline. Hey, you suck. You know that guy, but he doesn't play. He says you suck. That's what Creme De Menthe is doing in this cocktail. I think what we need to do, we need to bump up the sweetness just a little bit. I think I have some sweet down here. Let's add a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup at a time, and we'll go from there. So here's the first 1/4 ounce. Okay, so let's go. Okay. We're doing another 1/4 ounce. Okay, that's a little better. It's not good. Certainly not good. Okay, as I was researching this cocktail today, I came across a website that we all know. I think if you've ever been online looking for a bartender, and clearly some of you have, otherwise you would not have found me. You most likely found a man named Simon Difford. Simon Difford is a great bartender out of England. He does a lot of cocktail histories. He has, I think, the largest database of cocktails on the internet. He suggests a little bit of, and this is going to sound crazy, a little bit of absinthe. Just a little bit of absinthe. Pull one of these. This move. Seen this move before? We got some mint. We got some gin. We got some sugar. That's going to be the star of the show, I would assume. And a little bit of lemon juice. Just smells like absinthe now. That's fine. Cheers. I don't think so. I'll be very honest. I get it. In the world, we don't have that many green cocktails. Do we need that many green cocktails? Are we really clamoring for more green cocktails? Is that something that we are all saying, you know, we got the blue cocktails. They are in Tiki. We got the pink cocktails. Those are the cosmopolitans. We got the brown cocktails. Those are doing really well. No, I think no. No. That's just my opinion. One man's opinion. No, we do not need green cocktails. It's better with the sugar, but it's still not good. Okay, that's it. This was Drinker or Stinker. This is a cocktail. This is a cocktail called the Starboard Light Cocktail. It was created by a guy named Harry. Let's do that. Can I do that one more time? This is a cocktail called the